I will give you a few simple and proven ways to stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you feel like you never have quite enough money to cover all your bills, stick around and we're starting right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Finance Kid. As always, I'm Dion, and just like in every episode, I bring to you my lifetime of experience in problem solving focused on, you guessed it, finance. I have another amazing installment for you today on the Finance Kid channel about how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So let's go over some simple yet effective steps you can implement right away to improve your financial situation. You have probably heard either from your friends, family members, or maybe even you've said it before, I cannot spend any more money until the end of the month. This is the type of situation that can lead to some real financial troubles. You start using your credit cards, building more debt, bills don't get paid, and you can't handle emergencies. I know how it feels. I've been there, so I will give you some steps on how to get a grip on that situation and move out of those financial struggles. First thing to do is start with a budget. I cannot stress this enough. You need to visualize your income and your expenses in order to understand where every single dollar is spent. And I do mean every single dollar. I have a budget video ready for you. You can check it out. The link will be somewhere up here. It is a very simple method that I personally use as well. A template is included in the video that you can download and get started right away. Once you have done your budget and you have the visual of where your money is spent, start eliminating expenses. Any entertainment accounts like Netflix, Disney Plus, just cancel them. This is an easy way to save $30 to $50 a month. Trim down some of your other entertainment or maybe going out, lunch, dinner, movies, and in no time you can have at least a few $100s extra to move and pay towards something else. You have to know your numbers, you have to know how much you earn and how much you spend each month, and you have to do that month over month. Otherwise, you're just flying blind and it's very, very hard to get control over your finances in that situation. Next thing you should do is make sure that most of your important bills are paid. Those are usually 3 to 5 things that you need to pay in order to survive and be able to earn more income. So let's go over those together. Number 1 is housing. You have to make sure you have roof over your head. Paying your rent, paying your mortgage alone will save you so much stress month over month while you're trying to master your finances. The second one would be food and groceries. You have to stay healthy, right? Make sure that you have the strength to continue working and improving your situation. And we actually have a saying where I grew up from is that hungry bear doesn't dance, right? You can't dance if you're staying hungry. So make sure you have enough saved for groceries. Third one will be utilities. Water, electricity, gas, even the internet if you need it for some work or entertainment. Allocate some funds for those and then just make sure that the lights stay on at the end of the month. I've honestly stayed without internet before just to make sure that I can afford other things. Even right now, my phone doesn't have unlimited internet on it. So I'm always cautious about how do I use my data. Granted, I do have Wi-Fi almost everywhere I go. The bottom line is you don't need to spend that extra $50 a month on mobile data because every little bit helps. So keep that in mind, especially when you're trying to get out of those financial struggles. Lastly is your transportation. If that is your own car or maybe you use public transportation, make sure that you can afford. The last thing you want to do is be late for work, right? We have to keep the big boss happy. So personally, I want to make sure that daycare is also covered. If you have kids, figure out either a home sitter or daycare in order to free up your time and stay on schedule with your work. If you're trying to stop living paycheck to paycheck or get out of debt, you cannot afford to compromise your income. So those are my top priorities. Let's go over those real quick again. Housing, food, utilities, transportation, and daycare. Taking care of those 4 or 5 categories will keep your stress levels down throughout the month while you do work and generate extra income. It is important to keep positive and focus on your plan. Stick with it and you will make it happen. With your budget in place and the 4 or 5 categories that we outlined already taken care of, those are your needs. At least until you can improve financially and can afford to do more, you should stick with some financial limitations for yourself. Don't fall for the temptation to spend money on things that you don't need. Make sure you go out shopping with a list. This way, you limit impulse purchases and you will be on your way to better financial future. Now, following all this, you will need to look for ways to increase your income. Personally, when I found myself in a financial struggles, I always used to get another part-time job. Ideally at something close to where you live, even if for as little as 2, maybe 3 extra hours a day, it can be extra $500-$600 a month, and that is huge. Another income opportunity you might want to look into is freelancing. With so many people on the internet day after day, there are products and services I'm sure you can provide and help. Whatever you're skilled in, try to generate income from it. Maybe you're good at sewing or fixing cars. Figure it out, go on a platform like Facebook and reach out to friends and family members, see if they can benefit from your skills. Another option is a platform like Upwork or Fiverr. List your services there, whatever you're good at, and fulfill on those in your spare time. Again, every little bit of extra income helps when you're trying to accelerate your financial recovery. One thing to keep in mind during hard financial times is to stay away from building more debt. Making purchases that you cannot afford and putting those on credit cards, or even worse, going out there and getting those 1,000,000% interest rate predatory loans, this will only make things worse. And yes, I do understand sometimes emergencies happen and you need the funds, but by all means, try to stay within your needs and do not spend the money that you actually haven't earned yet. Finally, some extra steps you can take as well. This is a little bit of a bonus. I wouldn't prioritize those, even though they can be very helpful. So first of all, focus on getting everything else done that we've mentioned so far. Once that's in place, what you can do is set some financial goals. Goal setting should actually be part of your monthly, weekly, even daily routine. I will have a video about that soon, so subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. I have 3 notepads right here that I pretty much carry with me almost everywhere. Once for budgeting, once for goals, and once for just other ideas that I write down and follow up with regularly. So for your goal setting, personally, I would start with very achievable financial goals at first. For example, next month, I will pay off my minimum payments on my credit cards, right? List those cards, list the payments due, and make sure that every single one is handled on time. You can also try something like this. Next month, I will trim my expenses down by $100 to $200. Identify from your budget where you can save those money from and just get it done. Another one, achievable goal should be, I will start saving $10 to $20 a month for an emergency fund. Start building those savings slowly, so if an emergency does occur, you're not caught off guard and you don't need to get in more debt in order to cover it. Achieving those small stepping stones or financial goals regularly will boost your confidence and pave the way towards a better financial future. And one more thing you can look into for extra money is just selling some stuff around the house. That is something I've done before, and actually I do on a regular basis now as well. There is absolutely no need to clutter things around that don't bring any value to you anymore, or you just don't use them. So sell whatever you don't need, get that extra cash, and just use it towards something else. Remember, you have the power to handle your finances and improve your lifestyle. Make a plan, stick with it, and very soon you will see the rewards from just following those simple steps. Well, this concludes the most thought-provoking portion of your day. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Finance Kit. Make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell for all the notifications so you can stay up to date with videos like this in the future. Remember to check thefinancekit.com, where you can actually get personalized answers from me to all your business, finance, and investing questions. You can also share comments down in the comment section. I will be answering those as well. Social media links will be in the description of this video. In addition, I will add some helpful links to other of my videos as well. Thank you for pushing your financial mindset towards a better reality. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay fully up to date with the Finance Kid. Until next time, stay positive, master your finances, and take a good care of you and those around you.